some very unexpected developments in
Why
the
isn't my
future.
fucking thing working?
Shocking events that will change the course of your life.
That last part might have been a hair dramatic, but there's lots of awesome updates and additions coming to the Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time experience on PlayStation 5. Hey everyone, I'm Lou Studdard, creative producer at Toys for Bob. I'm here to give you the feature rundown on Crash Bandicoot 4 on PS5. That includes 4K at 60 frames per second,
That's pretty cool.
adaptive triggers, 3D audio, and more.
Let's make this fun.
Picking up where Crash Bandicoot Warp left off, in Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time, we find the evil masterminds Neo Cortex and Dr. Entropy escaping a once thought inescapable interdimensional prison, leaving giant holes in the universe. What follows is a mind-bending adventure for Crash and his marsupial pals. We designed Crash Bandicoot 4 to leap off your screen, brimming with bold, vibrant environments and characters. Crash Bandicoot has always looked pretty suave, but wait until you see him spinning heads in native 4K at 60 frames per second. With the weight of the universe on your shoulders, and probably some errands to run, there's little time to wait on loading screens. The DualSense wireless controllers bring adaptive triggers to your fingertips, so you can feel the blast of Neo Cortex's DNA-changing ray gun, or feel the grip when you grapple Atana's hookshot. Hold on tight when you feel the boost of Crash's jet
Wow.
and really feel the suck when you vacuum his Dingodile. Looking to get fully immersed in the Crash Bandicoot universe? Crank it up to 11 and take your audio into an all-new dimension with enhanced 3D audio. Achieving the infamous 106% completion is the sign of a true Bandicoot master. But should our genetically mutated marsupial lose his way? Leverage PlayStation 5 activity cards to track your progress and hit your goals for things like time trials, flashback levels, and boss fights. I bet Entropy wishes he had that. Even bring your incomplete save over from the PlayStation 4 and use the activity cards to get to 106%. Oh, and one more thing. If you own the PS4 version of the game, an upgrade option is available. Check out the PlayStation blog for full details. Whether it's your first playthrough or your 100th, there's no better time to experience Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time on PlayStation 5.
What about the trilogy then? Why don't you just make that? About the
Welcome back,
insane
Crash.
trilogy.
The gang's all here
How
on
come I
today's
get a
new edition
PS5
of State of
update?
Play. We've got some great updates lined up for you. First, let's check out the latest on an eagerly anticipated game coming to the PS5 console this spring from PlayStation Studios.
Hey everyone, we at Housemarque are excited to give you this sneak peek at Returnal. In Returnal, you will play as Celine, an Astra scout, who crash lands on an alien planet, Atropos, after receiving a mysterious signal, White Shadow. Players will explore this inscrutable, dark planet in search for answers and unfold mysteries, which may point to a larger force at play. Dashing and quickly maneuvering your way above and around enemies is key to survival in Returnal.
This is a great game to play on PS Plus.
With the large variety of enemies and the vast number of unique movesets each possess, combat situations prove challenging no matter what the circumstances are. Death is only the beginning. Every time you die and restart, the world will change. The map will be different, enemies will appear in new locations
Gonna be
and in
annoying.
differing numbers, so you have to think fast and adapt. Here you can see the use of the lightning alt-fire, which is great for crowd control. This is one of many alt-fires that you can acquire in the game. You will stumble across mysterious devices that can grant rewards to the player. These will vary from weapons, consumables, and upgrades, and they can completely change your playstyle and make each cycle feel unique. Besides the intense combat, Returnal also has a deep and engaging narrative. we allow players to piece together the puzzle that is the story of Celine as they venture deeper and deeper into
Oh.
Atropos and into her personal nightmare.
That can't be here.
I think I am reliving my memories in that house, but not fully. They're corroded. Some parts are missing, others seem manufactured. But I can remember the torment, feeling like I was losing my mind. There's no comfort here. No safe space. Exactly as I left it.
Returnal lands on April 30th, and it's developed by the talented team at Housemarque. Next, let's take a closer look at a high-impact
No,
new
not this
PS4
fucking
game
game.
called Knockout
Oh, this
City.
shit. I don't want to see this game.
Hi, I'm Josh from Bellin Studios. We're an indie developer based in upstate New York, and we recently announced Knockout City, a team-based multiplayer action game for PS4 where rival crews settle their scores with epic dodgeball battles. Knockout City is easy to pick up and play, but there's a lot of depth here for those who've got the skills. In our 1v1 face-off mode, you'll go head-to-head in a constantly shrinking battleground, relying on your reflexes and abilities to knock out an opponent. A well-timed catch powers up the ball, making it easier to land a hit. Use trick shots to lob a ball over a ledge or hook it around a corner. Fake a throw to mess up your opponent's timing and knock them out before they can recover. When you're in a tough spot with a ball flying your way, a last-second dodge is the difference between getting knocked out and staying in the fight. Keep your wits about you and outplay your opponent to bring home a win. Let's jump into Team KO, our 3v3 mode. Teamwork makes the dream work in Knockout City. If your crew is outmatched, a well-coordinated team can still dominate. We're playing in Back Alley Brawl, a new map that you'll find in our upcoming crossplay beta. The special ball for this match is the Sniper Ball, which locks onto targets from far across the map and wham! You can take them out before they have a chance to react. Beyond special balls, each map features a unique mechanic. In Back Alley Brawl, you can hop into a tube and make a quick getaway or use them to sneak up on your opponents. Caught empty-handed? You can literally become the ball, a new weapon for your teammate. Or risk it all. Charge up a teammate, launch them high into the air with an ultimate throw, and they'll land in a huge instant KO explosion. The team here at Velen has been obsessed with building this world over the last 4 years. Knockout City is coming out May 21st, and we'd love your help in our final stretch of development. Rally your crew and sign up for our crossplay beta at knockoutcity.com to play early on PlayStation. See you soon, brawlers.
Where are all these fucking PS4 updates that make the game work on PS5? I haven't ever done that. I want to play the game in 60 FPS.
Time for something new. Here's your first look at an upcoming PS5 game from the team
Wow.
at Slowclap.
Wow. Also coming to PS4.
That
What a
was the
surprise.
debut of Sifu, coming to the PS5 console later this year. Now let's get an update on Solar Ash, an epic new PS5 adventure from Heart Machine.
Hey everyone, I'm Alex Preston, creative director of Heart Machine. You might know us as the team behind Hyperlight Drifter. Today, I'm here to show you the first peek at gameplay for our new title, Solar Ash. Solar Ash is a huge, stylish 3D platformer focused on speed, movement, and fluidity. The game is set inside a giant black hole known as the Ultra Void, which has been consuming everything in its path. You play as Ray, a daring Void Runner who has decided to venture into this terrifying anomaly as a last-ditch effort to save her homeworld. Ray is extremely agile, able to speed across the world with abilities akin to skating. On the ashen clouds, she can quickly cover great distances in our huge world. At its core, Solar Ash is a game about movement, and Ray has everything she needs to flow through the dangerous and unique world. As you journey to save your planet, you'll find yourself face to face with grotesque and violent creatures. Our combat system is simple, fast, and fluid, built to empower players and encourage flow. As you explore the Ultra Void, enemy encounters will scale to greater and greater sizes. Some of these creatures require speed and precise timing to defeat. Ray will eventually need to face the massive sentinels of this void, wretched, starved beasts that hold the key to her quest. Solar Ash is Heart Machine's vision of the adventure platformer. The giant spaces, the feel of movement, the flow of combat, and the high-stakes battles atop enormous beasts all come together to bring players something we think is incredibly unique, and more importantly, fun. This game is a labor of love for everyone on the Heart Machine team. We're excited to bring Solar Ash to PS5 and PS4 later this year.
I'm not.
If you're a fan of scary games, this next one is for you.
Already 5 nights at fucking.
When
Oh,
I
what a
first found
surprise!
You were nothing. You were small, pathetic. But now, you are more. Are you ready?
You know, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to not give a shit about math. Scary game, yeah, sure. Only the scariest game in years. I hate this shit. Sorry, fucking shit. I hate it.
Gregory, we can get you out of here. You and me together. They won't stop hunting you. None of them will stop hunting you. We have to get you out by morning.
You will do as I say. You will bring me what I want. And if you fail me,
Ah,
you will.
so scary.
Both of you burn!
There is more going on here than you realize.
Oh no.
That was a chilling new look at Five Nights at Freddy's security breach.
What a joke.
Up next, let's take a tour of Oddworld Soulstorm.
Right, okay.
Hi, I'm Lorne Lanning, Creative Director at Oddworld Inhabitants. Today, I'm going to take you on a brief tour of our newest game, Oddworld Soulstorm.
They've always known you would
You call your
come.
entire studio
Do you know
after
why
your
you have?
franchise, so you
In
can't make any other
Soulstorm,
game.
you reprise the role of Abe, accidental hero turned unlikely leader of an emerging revolution, as you do battle through weird and wonderful environments in an effort to escape the all-powerful and eternally greedy Gluckins. We really wanted to bring this world to life with what we call 2.9D platforming, which adds much more depth and immersion for the player.
2.9D?
This sense of connection is
How is this
also
any different from
reinforced through the use
2.5D?
of the DualSense's haptic feedback, as you'll now be able to feel Abe's heartbeat in high alert and suspenseful situations. There are well over 1,000 fellow Mudokons that you must try to save along the way, but they are far more than helpless workers looking to be saved. When used effectively, you'll be able to solve puzzles, harness their combined energy, and be given the tools they need to fight alongside you. And there will be times when the extra hands will be needed as you face off against an array of heavily armed enemies that will stop at nothing to find and end Abe once and for all. In order to stand a chance against this much larger threat, we gave Abe the ability to scavenge, loot, and pickpocket items from his surroundings and use them to craft an impressive arsenal of his own that he can share with others. You can also play as a non-lethal pacifist or an agent of chaos. We wanted you to have the choice. But there is one iconic ability for our shamanic protagonist, Possession. This mystical power allows you to take control of your foes and use their strengths and weapons against them, or use them to gain access to paths still ahead. The Oddworld universe is a diverse place, and this means that there are some environments and situations that require a little more thought, patience, and stealth. You'll find dark and dangerous caves, heavily guarded industrial sites, and ancient forgotten lands. Here, we've built lots of opportunities for you to test your skills and find different ways to handle things. It won't be easy. If being hunted by an army backed by a shady and wealthy organization isn't bad enough, there are also more dangers in the forms of natural obstacles, ancient traps, trials against swarming dark creatures, and industrial hazards that must be dodged, crossed, and avoided. Ultimately, Abe's journey is one of hope, freedom, and truth. There's a rich and engaging narrative to discover in a world full of lies, and we've been able to bring our characters to life like never before. In true Oddworld fashion, your actions in-game will decide the fate of Abe and all those you manage to liberate along the way, and we can't wait to see what you will do.
That was the latest on Oddworld Soulstorm. And here's some exciting news. Active PlayStation Plus members will get the PS5 version for no extra cost starting in April. PS5 version for no extra cost starting in April. Moving on. It's time to catch up with Kena Bridge of Spirits, a gorgeous new adventure we last saw in the June PS5 showcase.
This is a cool game that I want to play. The Majora's Mask sequel we all be waiting for. It's gonna be good. It's Majora's Mask. Zelda. The new Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. This is Breath of the Wild 2 on PS5. Breath of the Wild 2, holy shit, it's Breath of the Wild 2.
The rats seem quite fond of you. They're usually timid.
Yeah, I'll be liking if it was the 8th of March PS Plus game.
Come to our village, looking for forest creatures.
No good things happen.
Hello, Spirit. I seek passage to the Sacred Mountain Shrine.
Sally,
Our
wow.
village is bound to the shrines,
That's nice.
isn't it? But that power faded long ago.
We need to bring back Donkey Kong. I want to play this game. I gotta get it on PS5.
Trapped spirits,
Or
they
PC.
say. Tangled in the tragedies
It'd be nice
of
if it
our
was a
past.
PS Plus one. Ah.
You must help these spirits if you wish to reach the mountain shrine.
It's okay. You have to go now.
Wow, it is Breath of the Wild. Holy shit. Better have gyro aiming. If it doesn't have gyro aiming, they fuck it.
Land can be here, but you cannot stay here, Spirit. You must move on.
It really is Majora's Mask! Holy shit! I was right all along. Okay, Majora's Mask.
Path of the Spirit Guide is a lonely
Hey, when is it coming out though? August, okay. Long
Now
time
let's
away.
settle in for a stylish new look at Deathloop, a PS5 first-person shooter
That's a
developed by
long
the
time
team
away.
at Arcane.
That life. I can't even wait. August! August! That's a long way away.
Here, just you, me, and the rest of these maniacs.
Bring it, baby. This is Ramblin' Frank's Matinee. This little ditty goes out to the handsome asshole trying to break our loop. Cold, the visionaries are ready to dance. Are you?
Toxic illusion, falling deeper spiral time. Static delusion. This is where we do or die. And I've been here before, face to face with the gun. Up against all the odds, and I'm the only one. Oh, I've been here before. It must be true. This is
Wow, I really don't care about this.
Stay still for like a second. Die already! You're doomed! Somebody's feeling feisty.
The problem I have is that all these games are coming to PS5, and they require this fucking PCIe 4 SSD. So none of the games are actually using it for this potential, so what the fuck is the point? Because all these games on PC do not run with the PCIe 4 SSD required. They don't run any better either with PCIe 4. Run just as good as a Sega SSD. So why even go on spending all this money on a stupid...
Song's over, people. And so is Ramblin' Frank. The rest of you motherfuckers are next.
No release date?
Before we leave, how about a huge update for one of 2020's most celebrated games?
No!
Quickly!
No!
No,
I thought it said remake.
Tifa! Help me!
Come on, let's push it past the red line! Now it's my turn!
I don't want to play this game ever again. I'd rather die than play this game ever again. I swear to God, this game is PS Plus for March. I'm actually gonna fucking kill someone. And it probably is.
Well, guys, your girl finally made it to Midgar.
Yuffie.
My name is Yuffie, materia hunter and elite
Why
special
the fuck is
forces
she in
operative
this
for the
game?
new
In
Wutai
part
government.
one?
We'll
What
prove
the
to
fuck?
our common enemy that Wutai is not to be trifled with. Members of Avalanche, we got this.
I'm back.
Ah, there you are. Someone's been expecting you. What took you?
Sorry about that. Anyway, it's nice to meet you. I'm Sonon Kusakabe. Where's Cloud?
We lost him.
You what?
He will be okay, though, right?
Well, of course he will.
They're the ones who blew up the reactors. Cool. Should we say hi?
No.
Why can't it just make Final Fantasy
After
VII
what
Remake
they've
Part
done,
2 instead of
you
making
gotta
an
assume Shinra's on their
alternate
tail.
version of
Look,
this
a
stupid
Moogle.
ass game?
Stop! We gotta help.
No freaking way!
They're like, hey, you can play as Yuffie, but you have to spend like 60 quid to just do it. And you have to play this dumbass game again. Nobody wants to play this dumbass game again. I don't want to play this fucking game.
Whatever it is they're planning,
Ever again.
you're better off out of it.
They deserve what's coming to them.
Yeah, they do. But I'm not your sister.
There you are.
Who are these jerks?
No clue. It just appeared.
Integrate. What does that even mean?
Now, let the hunt begin.
Why are they making another version of Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 1? What is the point?
Get down here, Merc.
I can't see any different. Barely looks any better. I can't see any different. No way you're ever gonna make me fucking play this stupid ass game ever again. You know, I'm really done with Square Enix. They, instead of like making a fucking decent version, a sequel game, they instead have to like make another version of the same game again. It's like, what the fuck? This is so stupid.
Wait, what?
Wouldn't mind if I could play this episode like without playing the actual game.
You see that?
That's how ninjas do it.
Yep.
Boo. Oh! 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 Okay. Well, you could have told me that before! It's free upgrades!
That was the reveal of
pretty damn good.
Fantasy
Okay,
VII
I'm
Remake
fine with that. If
Integrate,
it's a free
coming to the
upgrade,
PS5
then maybe I'll
console
go
later
buy the
this year.
DLC.
And that's our show. We hope you're as excited as we are for what's to come in 2021.
Oh,
See you
maybe
next
I will
time.
buy the DLC. Shit. Alright, well, it was disappointing until they said it was fucking free. And you can use the save data, and you don't have to play the game all over again. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll actually probably buy that DLC then, if I don't have to fucking play the game again. Sure, why not? Anyway, that was terrible. They didn't even announce any, like, PS5 upgrades. Well, they had two PS5 upgrades. They had the Crash Bandicoot one, which is probably not going to be free. They had the Final Fantasy one, but they didn't have any Last of Us Horizon Zero Dawn upgrade, so what the fuck? Kena will be the best game ever, because it's basically Zelda.